Hey, it's Brenda Meller, and today I want to bring you a new LinkedIn tip. This is a technique that I've been doing for a little while, and it deals with those invitations we receive from people on LinkedIn, and we don't know who those people are. You know, they're blind invitations. They're invitations from people that somehow came across our name, our profile on LinkedIn, and they clicked on the connect button. So a lot of times when I'm doing presentations and training, I ask the audience, what do you do with those invitations? And usually the answer is, well, I look at their profile and I make a judgment call whether or not I want to accept them. Sometimes people say, well, if we have a couple people in common, I'll accept them. And, there's a variety of other rationale. Some people only accept if they know them. But here's the technique I usually do with invitations from people I don't know. So what you're going to do is if you're at the LinkedIn homepage, you're going to click on this little My Network icon at the top of your screen here. And then on the text that says Manage All, go ahead and click on that text. Now you're going to see underneath all of the invitations that you have received, these are the pending invitations, those that you haven't done anything with yet. Underneath their name, you can see this little link for message, and you click on this message button, and now what you can do is you can message these people, and what I essentially do is I try to create dialogue to screen people in. Now, I do have a short version and a long version, and my shortcut is I save this in this notepad. So I don't actually type this in every single time, but what I do type in is hi, and in this case, Michael, and then I paste it, and the rest of my invitation, or my clarification message rather, will read, thanks for the invitation to connect on LinkedIn. I look forward to connecting. And then I say, I find that having a dialogue benefits us both. And I say I screen in every connection using this technique because it started some great conversations with people from around the world. Perhaps we've met in person. If so, can you remind me where? I'm having a hard time recalling. I admit this gets a bit trickier the older I get and the more networking events I attend. And if we haven't met, could you clarify why you sent me an invite? Most often I hear that LinkedIn suggested me, but occasionally people say they visited my profile or saw a helpful status update from me or where I was tagged. And I kind of end this, I want to be gracious and open. So I do say I'm open to connecting. I'm just curious what prompted you to reach out. And then I say I love sharing marketing and social media tips. I have a group that you can join if you're interested. And I say I'm open to connecting with you and I look forward to your response, Brenda Meller. And that's it. So, what I do is I may spend maybe a minute a day doing this. I go into my pending invitations, I click on message, give it a second, and if I'm not seeing that in there already, then I just do hi, first name, I paste my message, that's it. So that took, 3 seconds per person? And as I'm going down the list, as I click on message, I'm going to wait here a second, and Ashley I've already sent this message to, so I don't need to send it to her again. Then what I do is maybe once a month, I'll go back all the way down to the end of my list of pending invitations. And these are people I sent this message to 4 weeks ago. And when I click on message here, I see the pending message for me is already in there and this person has not responded. So then at that point, I might click, I'm going to go on this other profile here, I might click on their profile and I see in this case, Jessica is in the greater Detroit area. We have a couple common connections. We both studied at Walsh, so we've got some things in common. Then I'm going to accept it. And at this point, this person hasn't initiated the dialogue with me, but I'm going to initiate the dialogue back with them. So after I accepted, I refresh my page. Now I see the message button here. And then I continue on the conversation and I might say, hi, Jessica. Thanks again for inviting me to connect. And follow up if there's any additional information I wanted to put in there. And I'm just going to sign off with my name, Brenda Meller. And that's it. That is the way that I screen in invitations for people I don't know. This technique, I have to say, has started some great conversations. It's led to business opportunities for me. It's also led to me providing referral opportunities for other people in my network, which is really the value of LinkedIn. It's not the numbers, but it's the quality of the connections and the quality of the dialogue that you make through those connections. So this has again been Brenda Meller with Meller Marketing. I hope you liked today's tip. If it was helpful, do like this post or video wherever you're watching this on and make sure that you're following me on all social media networks. Have a great day. Thank you.